With yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. And this isn't just any review, guys. This is number 300. That's right, the 300. DJ's been around flapping his gums, opining about beer, sometimes joined by his good amigo Johnny. That's right, his best drinking mate in the world. We sit here and we talk. But today I'm all by my lonesome, just like in review number 1. Also like in review number 1, we're going down stripped down and simple. No scenery. I'm down in the dungeon. I got a glass, I got a bottle opener, and I got a beer. Got the same hat I had on, but what do we have now? Well, we got some BrewTube swag. That's right, we've got BrewTube t-shirts. Gots to like that. Gots to represent the BrewTube 24/7 and thinking globally and drinking locally and supporting that craft beer movement. But you guys know all that shit already. What do we got to drink today, guys? We got a special beer. This beer, before I get into it and telling you what it is, comes courtesy of my buddy Jake. Jake sent this out to me. Yay, Jake. Big ups to you, baby. Without you, I wouldn't have this beer. Plain and simple. That's why I saved it to review number 300, because I really appreciate you sending this out to me. Had a lot of fun, and this beer is going to be fun, too. Anyways, what beer is it that Jake sent us? Oh, we've got AleSmith Speedway Stout. Now, Speedway Stout is what? It's an American double Imperial Stout, and it's 12% ABV and 70 IBUs. Highly acclaimed stout, considered one of the best coffee flavored Imperial stouts there are. This particular bottle is about 6 months old. The brand new version of this, the foil has changed colors, as it has a couple of times before, but it more matches the kind of gray logo as you can see there in the bottle. Now, this stout, big burly stout, 12% as I mentioned, and it's brewed with Ryan Brothers coffee. And they say they put a boatload of it basically in there. So we're supposed to have big flavor. We got high ABV, but from what I've read and what I've heard, it's supposed to be really smooth, and you won't believe that it's a 12% beer when you're drinking it. So, you know what? I'm ready to get the cap off of this, get the aroma for you, the taste, and get this stout in my belly. So, I've pre-loosened the foil because I hate wrestling with foil like with a passion. This is actually real aluminum. Unlike most of them, got the big Belgian cap on here. Hopefully the prior popper will get it for us. Oh yes. One shot. I can smell the coffee wafting off the top of this after that hiss. Plenty of smoke coming off the top. Got our big oversized sort of wine glass snifter here. And this one's all mine tonight, guys. I am really pumped. I've been waiting for, I guess, 3 days thinking about reviewing this beer. We're going to pour it deep and tall. We got a 750 here, which is roughly just over 25 ounces of beer. And it doesn't get much better than that, does it? 25 ounces of beer, chilling back, kicking back the end of the night. Yeah. Anyways, you guys know what's up. So, look at this. It's a freaking 12% beer, guys. I didn't pour it that aggressively. I got a solid finger head, really tight bubbles around the edges, and a little bit rocky and sudsy up at the top. When I swirl it, you're getting tons, not just alcohol layers, you're getting alcohol curtains on this. Unlike BCBS and some of the other like Bourbon County and those variants, it's not staining the glass with color, so maybe it's not as viscous. I don't know. We'll decide that when I drink it. But it's fully opaque black. Maybe you could call it really dark brown, but you're not getting any light in this. I'm looking through it. Nothing's coming through that. But look at that beer, guys. That's a freaking gorgeous stout. So, a little bit of lacing up there, but let's get a nose on this and see what we got going on. Wow, I'm getting some dark fruits. I always seem to smell dark fruits. I guess that my nose is attuned to that or something, but coffee, chocolate, roasty sweet malts. Damn. Dark chocolate as well as milk chocolate. Man, what a really just gorgeous smelling beer, man. Everything's merging together. You've got coffee, you got chocolate, dark, and milk, And then those dark fruits, maybe by the fact that it's got 6 months on it, that developed. I don't know what this tastes like fresh. I can't get it around here, so, you know, it is what it is, right? Man, yeah, I'm diving in. Let's get a taste on this bad boy. Wow. Wow. Big coffee. And it's not really like bitter coffee. It's like quality roasted coffee that's been balanced by the sweetness. And then after that, you're getting dark chocolate in the middle. And then I've got the dark fruits kind of dancing all around my mouth. And the finish is actually, I'd say, even slightly dry. There's a little bit of toffee taste in there to me as well. But the coffee's really big and delicious in this beer. And another taste. Wow. That is a lovely beer. The alcohol is really well hidden in this beer. I get warming in the chest, but it's not a boozy beer. The mouthfeel is thick. It's a full-bodied beer. It's not as thick as BCBS as I expected, and I surmised from when I swirled the glass. But man, it is a big beer that really coats your mouth well. It's chewy, and it just goes down gorgeous and smooth. And for not being barrel aged, man, the coffee flavor and everything in this, and the balance that's in this beer is just spot on. Man, what a great beer. I'm really glad I picked this for 300. Thanks again, Jake. You the man. And I know this is one of your favorite beers too, my brother, and I can see why. This is just a rockin' ass beer, and I'm happy that I get to chill and kick back and do my thing, and I got the rest of this bottle to drink too. How fucking lucky am I? Anyways, really super tasty beer. What do the other guys think about it? Beer Advocate gives it 100, and Rate Beer is giving it a 98. I'm gonna have to rate this on its own merits. I'm not gonna compare it to barrel aged beers because that's a whole different class. As coffee stouts go, and big coffee stouts like this, not barrel aged, it's the best I've had. Bourbon County brand coffee stout I like better than this beer in some ways because it has that barrel characteristic, but as coffee stouts go, this is the fucking Top Gun that I've had so far. I haven't had one better, and I'm gonna give it 98. I'm gonna give it the A+. There's no date on the bottle, but who gives a shit? They're dating them now, I know that, so you know what, we're gonna give them a mark for that. But this is an A+, world-class beer. It gets a lot of hype. And the really mind-blowing thing about this, in areas where they distribute this is a year-round available beer. That's just freaking awesome that someone makes a stout of this caliber and sells it year-round for us plebeians to come and imbibe their beer. And these guys I like at AleSmith, they started around the 90s. It's a really tiny, tiny brewery. And they're that homebrew roots kind of brewery that's putting out just fucking bumping-ass beer. So, thanks for watching me and sitting through 300 reviews of me and Johnny and on-location stuff here at DJs BrewTube. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout-outs to all my subs, all my guys that we comment each and every day together. There's too many to list. Everybody's really so kind to watch my channel. And I know if Johnny were here, he'd be thanking you guys too and appreciating the fact that you're supporting DJs BrewTube. So until the next time, guys, sorry if this was real long-winded, but I'm going to kick back now, and I'm going to fucking enjoy this stout because that's what we beer drinkers do, isn't it? We chill, kick back, talk about beer, talk a little story, and you know what? We also think globally, and we drink locally, and we support that craft beer movement to help AleSmith and guys like this keep making awesome beers. And until the next time, guys, I guess all I got left to say is peace out!